Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, the time of this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to you Akim and Akbat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, and this one's titled Adulterous Music or Adultery Music. And in parentheses, it's going to say R. Kelly. Okay, because that's what we're going in on today. All right, so R. Kelly dropped an album while he's in jail, and the brother, the elder Yashawamba from GMS Dallas, on his channel, Two Throwing Information, he uploaded a video, repost from TikTok, detailing some of the lyrics that are in this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pause the music that's playing in the background, and we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of this and let you listen to this abomination of music, man. Because, man, if I'll let the music speak for itself. All right, here you go.
Man, I walk up in the club, and there she is, sitting with her man, looking at me. So I walk to the bar and buy me a drink, and then I look over my shoulder, she's still looking at me. So I walk through the club, acting like I don't see her, keeping it cool and shit, when I really wanna meet her. And she biting her lips like she anxious, so I'm posted up like I'm patient, waiting for her man to go to the bathroom. And then we catch a break, cause dude steps away, and that's all I need for me to make my move. Said I know you got a man, but I don't care, cause you're looking at me, girl, like I don't care. And just so we don't be mad, we gotta stay 2 steps ahead.
So there you go. That's the latest of the adulterer. All right, and he's basically and we're gonna grab that scripture as well, Lord willing. Let me put that off to the side. One moment. All right, there we go. So hey, and that's a lot of R&B. All right, talking about like the title, not the title, but the rolling text below says it's simp music. All right, simp music for the adulteress. All right, not only is he looking to commit adultery in this song, all right, he's talking about the woman, looking to commit adultery. So hey, it's fucked up all around. All right, and this is the type of music our nation loves. All right, every fucking song that you hear is I'm gonna steal his girl, I'm gonna get with his girl, or I'm gonna get with this man, I'm with this other man. Just the women are doing it, the men are doing it. It's fucking foul. It's all over the place. But our nation loves it, man. All right, simp music for the adulteress. All right, that's what this is. All right, simp music for the adulteress. All right. And as the elder Manatazak says, all right, taking someone else's woman, all right, is about the most fucked up shit you could do. Okay, what's even the point of it? That's just an evil act. All right, that's just an evil act to do. But it's famed upon. All right, it's considered a good thing in our society. All right, in our so-called culture. All right, and it's not our culture. All right, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American culture is a culture of death. All right, it's not our culture, your culture. All right? Our culture is Hebrew Israelism. All right, where this is frowned upon, and biblically you would be put to death for this. All right, and that's what would happen in a righteous society. But we're not in a righteous society right now. We're in Esau's wicked kingdom. Okay, where this is allowed to. In all reality, R. Kelly should have been put to death, and this song should have never been able to come out. All right, that's what righteously would have happened. But like as we said, this is not a righteous kingdom. See what the brothers say, all right? The brothers and sisters. A damn demon, adulterer. His music damaged Jake so much. The Heavenly Father silenced him, all while Esau feeding his family off the whole ordeal. All right? So, hey. And that's true, all right? This music gets pushed. You don't hear a lot. When you hear it in the white music, all right, so-called white people music, all right, it's usually, Edomites trying to replicate Jake, all right, with rap. All right, you don't hear a lot of music in general about that, but in our so-called culture, all right, our so-called culture, because it ain't ours, all right, it's the culture that Esau set up for our people, All right, that's all it is. Guns, death, murder, drugs, adultery. All right, every wicked thing that you could possibly do, it's within that so-called culture. All right, so there you go. We'll leave it up so we can play it again at the end. All right, this is Exodus 20 and 14. Simple and straight to the point. Thou shalt not commit adultery. All right, so hey, if you see a woman with another man, you're not to go and try to pick up that woman. You shouldn't even fucking talk to that woman. You shouldn't look at her. All right. You have no business having conversations with her, shaking her hand, looking at her, meeting her, talking to her. You have no business around that woman. All right, absolutely no business around that woman. All right, so if you're looking at her, well, I wasn't planning on doing anything, but I was looking at her because she got fat. You already committed adultery with her. All right, in your heart. All right, in your mind, you've committed adultery. All right, spiritual adultery. That's what you've done. Okay, regardless. All right, regardless if you went over there and actually made advances with that woman. All right, and you Jakes are fucking simple. All right, adultery. There's plenty of women out there that don't have a man. All right, currently. All right, and we know in this society, biblically we would be getting with virgins. All right, but in this society, there ain't a whole lot of them. All right, so as long with a woman that doesn't have a man, that's not dealing with a man, or hasn't, that's a lot of time. That's about as good as you can do. You're not always gonna get a virgin, but hey. A woman that's currently walking down the street holding hands with a man, or sitting in a bar next to a man, that's some wicked shit, man. He said that's what he was saying in the song. She was sitting in the bar looking at him. That's wicked on his part and on that woman's part. All right, and both of them should have been put to death, biblically. All right, and we know it's just a song, but he's probably done this fucking shit in real life. All right, it's got to come from somewhere. Exodus 20 and 14, once again, thou shalt not commit adultery. All right, you Jakes, if it ain't your woman, stay the hell away from them. Don't talk to them. Don't look at them. Don't shake their hands. None of it. It's like that Elder Hawad Salakia from the rally camp. All right, he recently made a lesson. All right, and I can't remember the name of it. Bear with me. It's We'll find it. All right, we'll actually find it through my history, because I watched it the other day. It's called, let's see, bear with me. It says, did we pass it? We might have passed it. That's from the other day, because I was looking up clips because they striked my account. Version not accessed. That's mine. That's not it. Maybe it's further down than that. Let me see. Bear with me. Slack, bear with me. I think I wonder if it got taken down, or if I might not have watched it on this channel. I might have watched it on my other one. Give me a minute. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. This video right here that he did. Alright, it's called Watch Out for These Women / She-Brews. Alright, and one of the things he mentioned in that, alright, was that, hey man, really, if especially in this truth, man, if you got, your woman shouldn't be around when you're hanging out with the brothers. Really, that woman's not even supposed to be around when it's dudes hanging out. All right, it's not even supposed to be around. All right, so I went over to hell. She's not really even supposed to be around, man. Okay. All right, that's how it's supposed to go. She's not even supposed to be really around. All right, you're not even supposed to be looking at her. None of that. Okay, so let's turn this music on. Bear with me. So yeah, you're not supposed to be having any dealings with that woman. All right, you're not looking, talking to her, shaking her hand. This, that, or the other. All right, that's it. Thou shalt not commit adultery. All right, not that shaking hands with a woman or talking to her is adultery, but hey, it's stay away, man. You have no dealings with that woman. Thou shalt not commit adultery. All right, so if you're a man, all right, and you lay down with a woman that has a man, you've committed adultery. If you're a woman and you lay down with anybody else than your husband, all right, you've committed adultery. Now, for women, once you lay down with a man, you're married, all right? So you're bound to him until he dies, all right? Doesn't matter if he left you or what, all right? Until he dies, you're bound to that man. All right. So, hey, if he leaves, you better be best trying to get him back. Okay. That's how it goes. All right. So if you go and get with anybody else while that man's still alive, hey, you've committed adultery. All right. That's adultery, and you should be put to death for that. All right. Biblically, you would have been. All right. And again, if you're a man, again, you can have multiple wives, but you cannot get with a woman that has a man, all right, or that is away from her man. Oh, I have a husband, but we're not together right now. Can't hall pass shit. No, nope. You cannot get with that woman. Okay. Exodus 20 and 14. Once again, thou shalt not commit adultery, and this is really all you should need. All right, that's all you should need. You should be able to see Exodus 20 and 14 and say, okay, not gonna do it. All right, let's give you more reasons. All right, this is Matthew 5 and 27 down through 28. It reads, "Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery." Now here we go, second part, we were speaking about that. "But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, hath committed adultery with her already in his heart." All right, so if you're looking at a woman and because there might be times where you didn't know, all right, like I said, that's some of the sins that there was no way to know, all right, and really in a perfect society, we would know. All right, we would know because the woman wouldn't be all willy-nilly out there with wearing pants and low-cut t-shirts and all this shit. All right, but we would know who's married and who's not. All right, but the women be standing in these aisles. All right, you might look at her, oh, right, she's kind of bad looking. All right, and then out of nowhere comes her man from out of the aisle, out of the peanut butter aisle. All right, and you'd be like, fuck, man. All right, or multiple different situations. All right, you might see her in a car, you might see her, wherever. Okay, and you might be like, damn. Okay, so hey, there's certain things that's different. It's still sin, and you have to apologize for that and repent for that. Okay, but it's very different when you see a man, all right, sitting at a bar. We're gonna use the R. Kelly example. When you see a man sitting at the bar with his woman, all right, drinking, and this is another reason, man, why bringing your woman to the bar is a bad idea. All right, you got a fucking bunch of demonic spirits hanging around those areas. All right, you're only asking for trouble. All right, and but as we were saying though, it's a completely different thing. All right, it's premeditated sin. All right, as we call it, when you look at a woman, you know she has a man. All right, it's one thing if you didn't know. All right, you truly, honestly, sincerely did not know. You still have to apologize for that because you didn't know. All right, but if you premeditate that, that's on a different level. All right, that's an extreme level of wicked. All right, as it says in 28, "But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart." You say, "Oh, she got a fat ass, I'd like to get with that." Well, spiritually, all right, you've already committed adultery. All right, so there you go. Romans 7 and 3. Here we go. All right, detailing what we were just speaking about. Romans 7 and 3. "So then if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man," all right, so as long as that man's alive, and marriage is the act of sex. It's not, going and there's some, reverend or whoever that reads you, do you take this woman to be your wife? No, that's none of that, all right? It's none of that, all right? You can do that, all right? But if that's something you're going to do, all right, but you can't do it in a church, can't do it in all these other things, and it's pointless, all right? You could just have someone read, do you take her to be, yes, all right, and then read your vows and all that stuff. But really, the biblical marriage, all right, all of that extra, that marriage, go and get married, that's just fucking, that's just eye candy bullshit that the women like, all right? That's just the eye candy bullshit the women like. They want to wear the dress, and they want to go down and have the flowers and the little get-together, and that's the womanly stuff, man. But biblically, marriage is when a man lays down with a woman, all right, and has sex. All right, that's marriage. So as it says, Romans 7 and 3, "So then, if while her husband liveth," as soon as you have sex, you're bound to that woman. All right, you're bound to that man, Salakia. All right, women, as soon as you lay down with that man, all right, you're bound to him. Says, "So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man." All right, so if that man dies, you can get married again. All right, but don't divorce or going your own way or these couples call hall passes. Something happens, so the man's allowed to go and the woman's allowed to go. All that shit, man. That's off. All right, that's off. You're bound to that man. All right, until he's dead. All right. Now, if he happens to leave you and there's nothing you can do about it, all right, you can stay single for the rest of your life. And there's nothing about you can do than that, all right? But if you lay with another man, hey, that's a completely different type of wickedness that goes into adultery, all right? And that's wicked, all right? And biblically, you would be put to death for that. Deuteronomy 22 and 22, all right? Just the same thing with you men, too. If you put your woman away like that, all right? You put your woman away and say, I'm not dealing with you. You're going to basically cause her to commit adultery, all right? And you're wicked for that as well, okay? So Deuteronomy 22 and 22 says, if a man be found lying, so we got the woman, now we get the man. If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel. All right, so it's not just one or the other. All right, if that happens, if there's a situation of adultery, all right, both the man and woman be put to death. All right. Now, there are certain situations, that's why you got to be careful with women, where you don't know, she be lying, all right, no, I ain't got a man, all right, and all that, and then some situation might arise, all right, again, the same thing with premeditated. If you knew, it's different, all right, it's still a wicked act that you did, but again, you didn't know, all right, so you got to pray and ask that, and repent, and, hope the Lord, all right, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai has mercy on you, okay? But there are different things. They're the same sin, all right. But again, just like in a court of law, how premeditated murder is a lot different than if it was like a what do they call it? Like an act of passion, or it wasn't. It just happened, all right, accidental, or you just killed them without any forethought, all right. It's a different sentence than if you planned it for months, all right, or weeks or days before. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna kill that person, all right. It's a different sentence, all right. Same act, all right. Both were murder, all right. Same thing here. Both were a sin, all right. But if you pray, hey, the Lord might have mercy on you for one of them. The other one, not looking so good. All right, because you pre-planned that evil. Deuteronomy 22 and 22, once again. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, if that woman is with a man, has laid with a man, then shall both of them die. All right, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shall thou put away evil from Israel. So that song, looking at her from the bar, all right, she's looking at him and he's looking at her. Both of them should be put to death. All right, because they're looking to commit adultery. All right, Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish. All right, and this is some Jake shit. All right, that's man. Jake is an adulterous nation. All right, an adulterous generation. All right. And nation, all right. It's this adultery goes out hard within Jakes, all right. Every Jake talking, I'm take your bitch. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get with your woman. I'm gonna fuck. Blah 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 blah. There's a song. There's so many songs. I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna fuck his bitch. And then there's another song. What's that one? Man, there's so many I can't even think of the one I'm thinking of. There's another one. And there's so many, man. Go to any rap song, all right, and I'm sure it'll at least mention adultery once. All right, 99% of them do. All right, reggae, go to them. They'll talk about it. All right, they'll talk about it. Billy Boyo, all right, he has a song talking about it. It says one thing she say. One thing she do make her not qualify. She tell me a lie that she don't have a guy. This girl won't qualify. All right, or something along those lines. And then in the next verse talks about sucking on her titty. So there you go, adultery, all right, not just in rap, and reggae, R&B, all right, all of the Jake music, tons of fucking adultery, tons of it, all right, it's wicked as hell, all right, and Jake can't do nothing good, but they can sing, oh, I'm a sneak in a house and get with it. No, that's fucking wicked, man, all right. It's wicked. Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. You've not known the Lord. All right. They are sottish children. Sottish means dumb. All right. You're dumb. It says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. All right. You're wise to do evil. You can make songs, how to roll a blunt. All right. You can make a song about getting with another man's wife. All right. You can make a song about, driving through Old Block and lighting some fools up. All right, but to do good, you have no knowledge. Don't know anything about the Bible. All right, don't know anything about you. Oh, I go to church, still don't know anything. All right, that's not teaching you anything. All right, and that's wicked in general. That's idol worship. All right, in churches, you're worshiping Caesar Borgia or Borgia. All right, Borgia, Slovakia. All right, the white man. All right, you're worshiping white Jesus. All right, and that's not what the Lord is. All right, so that's idol worship. You're going after other gods and serving them. All right, what we were directly told not to do. All right, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. You are dumb. All right, our people are dumb. They're dumb as hell. You see our people, our men, our women, just dumb. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. All right, and the damn shame is that Jake is the most intelligent of all the nations. All right, but they just don't fucking use it. All right, and you're over here making Esau look dumb. All right. Slacky, Esau's over here making you look dumb, all right? Because Esau, all right, they're actually actively pursuing to try to seem intelligent because they're not. They're fucking dumb as a bunch of bricks. But over here, you're not putting any effort, Jake. So you just look dumb as all hell, all right? So you're making the white man look smarter than you, all right? And then you go and complain they're making us look bad. A lot of time you're making yourself look bad, Jake. All right, you're making yourself look bad. All right, making all these songs, they're all being used against you. I'm gonna go fuck his bitch. I'm gonna go shoot him down with my 45. And then they say, look at how wicked they are. Look at them. All they talk about is guns and crimes and getting with other people. And then you're like, why they made us look bad? No, they didn't. You made yourself look bad. All right, you should know. All right, if someone's gonna use things against you, all right, you're dealing with the fucking enemy here. All right, that's like being in the military and giving the coordinates to your platoon, and then when you get like fucking hit with a missile or a mortar, oh, I don't know what happened. Well, you gave them all the fucking shit they needed, Jake. They're already gonna be looking for things in general, all right, to demonize you. But here you are, here's a couple more sticks to add to the flame, brother. All right, so you're handing them shit. You're handing them kindling and flames and logs and shit so they can build a bigger bonfire, all right, to demonize you even more. All right, if you just shut your goddamn mouth every once in a while, all right, and stop doing all this wicked shit, all right, they wouldn't have as much to work with you on. And of course they're still going to, it's their society, they're still going to demonize you regardless, all right? But you can at least make it to where it's not so fucking easy, all right? Jeez, man. So this is 1 Corinthians 6:9 through 10. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? All right, you fucking unrighteous Jakes. All right, you wicked Jakes. All right, you adultery, weed smoking. All right, drug dealing. All right, backwoods smoking. All right, all y'all, hey man, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. 1 Corinthians 6:9 through 10. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, Salakia, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. And that's the whole lot of you Jakes. Fornicator, check that. Idolaters, check that. You know, you got the Cesare Borgia, all right. Nor adulterers, check that. Effeminate, a lot of you men are effeminate, check. Nor abusers of themselves, mankind, check. Thieves, a lot of your thieves, check. Covetous, check. Gotta always have everything that the other man has, check. Drunkards, check. Revilers, check. Nor extortioners, check. You go these Hebrew Israelite camps, some of them, all right, not GMS, all right, of course, because they don't be doing that. These other camps, buy our book. All right, buy our shoes, buy our hoodies, buy our fringes, buy our package, buy our pins. It's everything, man. Extortioners would send money now. What is extortion? What is extortion?
Extortion.
The practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threat. The Lord's gonna put you down if you don't give us money. All right, so hey, there you go. Extortioners, man, extortioners. All right, this is Proverbs 6:32. It says, But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. All right, let's go ahead and play the song one more time. We're getting to close. Let's play it one more time so you can hear this wicked bullshit.
Man, I walk up in the club, and there she is, sitting with her man, looking at me. So I walk to the bar and buy me a drink, and then I look over my shoulder, she's still looking at me. So I walk through the club, acting like I don't see her, you know, keeping it cool and shit. when I really wanna meet her. And she biting her lips like she anxious, so I'm posted up like I'm patient, waiting for her man to go to the bathroom. And then we catch a break, cause dude steps away, and that's all I need for me to make my move. So I know you got a man, but I don't care, cause you're looking at me, girl, like I don't care. And just so we don't be mad, we gotta stay 2 steps ahead.
There you go. And you know what the sad part is, man? The sad part is that the hook is good as hell in rhythm. All right, he could have been saying anything, you know, looking at your man. I know you got a man, but I don't care. All right, you could have kept that same flow. All right, same flow, because the flow sounds good. All right, I'll admit it, the flow sounds good, but the lyrics, man, are wicked as hell. You could have changed that to something. All right, you could. Lyrics, there's plenty of them, man. Write something different. This song, the flow and everything's fine. All right, it's the same thing with rap music. The beat be good as hell. All right, they be good as hell as rapping. All right, but they're talking about some wicked shit, man. You got a good foundation, but you added wickedness all over it. All right, it could have been good, man. It could have been good. And I'm not even that big of a fan of R&B, but the hook, the way it flows, hey, it's got flow. You can tell he's definitely a Jake. But he had to throw in, I know you got a man, but I don't care. You could have thrown anything there, man. Anything. You could, hell. Not that you should be a simp, but you could have just simped it out, alright? You could have just simped it out instead of having it be simp adultery music. Alright? Damn, man. I condone it being a simp, but at that point, it would have been better. It would have been better than talking about stealing a man's woman, you know? Damn. You know, it's the... Jeez, Jake. Alright, but hey, you know, like I said, he had a good foundation, but he had to fuck it up with some wicked ass lyrics. This is Hebrews 13:4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers the Most High will judge. Alright, so hey, if you're doing all this shit, alright, the Most High is gonna judge you. Alright, you're gonna be put to death. Alright, whether it's now, alright, a day from now, 2 weeks from now, a month from now, a year from now. Alright, if we got a year. Alright, but hey, you know, you're gonna be judged. You think that you're not, but you're going to. All right, let's grab that as well. There it is. This is Ecclesiastes 8:11. We grab it all the time. It's a wonderful scripture. Ecclesiastes 8:11. It reads, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of sons of men is fully set in them to do evil." Because you can commit adultery and not be killed right then and there, you're going to keep doing it, all right? Your heart is fully set in you to do evil. You're going to be like, I'm going to just keep doing it, all right? But hey, there will be a judgment, all right? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, all right? Because it will happen. It will happen, all right? It's not if, it's going to happen. You are going to be judged, all right? It's just a matter of when. All right, and hey, of that, only the Lord knows, okay? So, hey, they put this all in the music, hey, and that's more, indoctrination, too, man. Indoctrination. A lot of these songs could be good, you know, they got good hooks and shit, but they have some wicked songs. Like, they just have wicked lyrics, all right? Good foundations, wicked lyrics. For example, that R. Kelly song, Good Foundation, wicked lyrics. All right, you got that one song that little kid was singing, I'm gonna kill my mom, I'm gonna kill my dad. All right, good foundation, wicked fucking lyrics. Okay. And then there's other songs that are just not even good and they're wicked, like that Baby Daddy Free. That just wasn't good all around. All right, but then again, I'm predisposed against female rappers. I think 99% of them fucking suck. All right, you got like Missy Elliott back in the day was all right. All right. Silky Fine was alright. About it. That's about it. Alright, most of them ain't that great. Alright, it's Cardi B, fucking trash. Nicki Minaj is trash. Alright, wicked lyrics and they're garbage. Alright, even back in the world I thought they fucking sucked. Alright, they're not good. Okay, Leviticus 20:10, we're gonna close out. Alright, enough with the rambling, but hey man, this music, it's vexation, man. It's just used to push an agenda is all. Alright, now look at you, Jake. Alright, fucking getting shot. Alright, when you Jake go and sneak over to a woman's house, alright, my man's away for a little bit, and you get fucking gunned down, alright, hey, good for you, alright, congratulations, that's judgment for the Lord, good on the Lord, alright, we know he's always perfect, alright, and he's always just, and he's always right, alright, the Lord, Okay, so hey, and you deserve to be fucking shot, man. If you're over there sneaking around, climbing through windows and shit to get with another man, hey, you deserve to be shot. All right, you deserve to be shot. I'll say it. There you go. There you go. Because really, you should have been, biblically, you would have been put to death. All right, you would have been, who knows, dragged out by your goddamn neck into the middle of the town. All right, thrown into a pit and hucked rocks at. All right, that's what would have happened to you. Okay, so really getting shot to what do we call it? That's grace upon you, really, because you could have had it worse. All right, had a bunch of rocks thrown at your head. All right, until your brain's hanging out. All right, you get shot, you die pretty soon. All right, not that we're gonna be the ones doing it, but you got to realize there's Jake out there crazy with their woman, man, as they should be. All right, they guard their woman. So if you go on in there sleeping with her, hey, they might shoot you. They might shoot you. It's just like if you break into a house and you get shot. Hey, that was a thing that could have happened. All right, you should have factored that in. All right. Leviticus 20:10. Then we're gonna close out. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife. The adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. All right. There you go. There you go. Let's grab this. And the man that lieth with his father's wife hath uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And the man that lieth with his daughter-in-law, both of them shall surely be put to death. They have wrought confusion. Their blood shall be upon them. All right, and you can continue on down here, and it talks about all the wicked, the wicked sexual acts. Okay. So there you go. You can't do none of that. All right, it's wicked. If you can, hey, get you a virgin. All right, and really, what you shouldn't even be worrying about a woman in this time, man. All right, you shouldn't even be worrying about a time. If you ain't got a woman, don't even worry about it, man. You should be focusing on the Lord, focusing on His truth. All right, hey, a woman's just another thing to dedicate your time to. All right, and we ain't got much time. Okay, even the apostles will tell, the elders will tell you, hey, it's good. All right, the Bible even tells you. All right, roughly paraphrasing. This is like, if a man have a woman, let it be as if he had none. Let's see. That's not how it says. Let's see. Alright, yeah, we can grab 1 Corinthians 7:1. Now concerning the things of whereof you wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Hey, and this is, they can be used in multiple different ways, but hey, and I think I found it. Let them that have wives. There we go. 1 Corinthians 7:29, all right? It reads, But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. There you go, all right? So, hey, really, women shouldn't even be the concern right now in general, all right? It should be, learning, studying, all right? Watching lessons and making your lessons, okay? That's what it should be, all right? And if you have one, hey, let it be as if you don't, all right? Watch your lessons, make your lessons, all right? So, hey, there you go. And this adultery, hey, it's wicked. All right, hey, and you know what? I almost forgot. I had a scripture pulled up on my phone that I wanted to grab. All right, we'll close out with this. All right, for R. Kelly, this one's for you. Job 4:8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of His nostrils are they consumed. All right, so there you go. You're putting out that wickedness. All right, that adultery music. You're putting that out. Hey, guess what? You're putting out that wickedness. You're gonna reap the same. You're planting wickedness. You're gonna harvest wickedness. All right, and the Lord's gonna take you out. So hey, with that, we're gonna close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Badash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing, shalom.